So yeah, thinking about the shooting. This looks like something out of the '60s, man. This video is terrible. BC. Hello, I'm Beatrice Rodriguez. Hopefully you're having a good time. It's been an interesting couple of days. And President Biden here has been I'm gonna sit there, hang out in this corner, and look like a icon. And I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. He's been going to these graduations, and I keep thinking, okay, so who the hell is graduating? You people have been attacking people for reading books and for going to school or for studying and stealing their crap. Who the hell is graduating? This guy had it figured out. I ended up reading somewhere that they had a problem with a cop. The cops just let the guy go through. Just let an armed guy. Apparently, he couldn't see the gun, or that, or they planned it. I don't know. It's very possible it was an actual cop that did that. A police officer. Which wouldn't be outlandish enough. Let's see here this stuff. We'll go ahead and drop this somewhere over there. It matters, and I'll piss off Facebook or something. I'm still hanging out in the corner. So I'm just trying to put this thing on the page somewhere besides my my webpage. Smoking tiny itty bitty butts. It's supposed to be creating. So here we go. Fashion media. No surprise here. All right, another one recording. All right. So what was I saying? I said something really profound, and I completely forgot. No, that they supposedly they allowed somebody to go through, and they really didn't tackle the person or anything, and I think it was a cop that did this stuff, did this, or a cop's child. There's a couple of stories online where they found somebody with a gun in their desk. Pretty unstable there. That's actually really bad. Um, yeah, we run into that kind of stuff a lot. Uh, they don't really do the gun thing, so to speak. Well, actually, we kind of do. Want them, we kind of show them off. And then there's the marijuana, which is just not good. And drugs. I wonder what the heck these people are doing, and how much we don't want them around. Or I don't. I don't He's like, I don't know. You think you're such and such an age? You're much younger than that. No, I really am. All that. And this, like I was saying to you before, this isn't a performance at all. These people aren't rehearsing something or aren't conducting something in order to protect themselves. This isn't a society or a town here. How can I put this? This isn't a routine that we engage in order to protect ourselves from terrorist attacks. This is as real as it gets. Same is true for Texas and all these other places. This isn't something we do to protect ourselves. We're under attack. President, the president's been out and about. He's been going to these graduations, and what keeps going through my mind is who the hell is graduating? Who the heck is he watching graduate? Because these people attack us when we work or attack us when we read. They attack us when we're doing anything that's productive and block our jobs and put their own filth in their job positions, and we don't get that. I'm pretty glad that he's got plenty of degrees. Maybe that people in this country are going to be able to boast the same thing, and it's not due to a lack of intellectual quotient. Um, Prize education in your country, and during wartime, you're in need of being aware of war inflicted wounds and injuries and addressing those accordingly instead of circumventing them with statements such as Muhammad Ali saying, right is might, which is not. I asked the president to abolish these people who he expressed so much anger towards, and I haven't received any response. I kind of got a mock one about his son. If you don't address a situation, shit happens. Um, you actually have to confront a situation when it comes up. You can't circumvent it because your men need to make money, need to exploit the subject matter which they're probably involved in. Uh, Sacrificing your children for income is suicide and dumb. But that's what you guys have been doing, so who cares? Um, beyond that, yeah, pretty dangerous, pretty dangerous little situation we have going on here. We've had several shootings. Nobody made a connection. We thought it was just children in angst. As it turns out, we are very much so under continuous attack. And there's a 45 to 55% chance that these places where these people have gone into and killed off all the children in a classroom is to bring in platoons for illegal immigrants who have paid large amounts of money or offered large amounts of money for those children's identities in order to come into the United States and for them to attack in much the same way in order to bring in more people, with the president laughing in the faces of the victims whom these people claim. Um, September 11th was no different. It means that all the areas, the houses where those people live, the areas around there should be a disaster. Should look pretty clean, should look pretty well kept, but a complete disaster to live at. And this guy here, this particular attacker, he scopes people out using the law knowing and whatnot. And they'll keep you from working. They'll keep you out of a job. They'll do a pretty good job of it. And they'll keep you from being well enough to do anything that you need to achieve without if you don't want to involve them. Pretty violent, quite violent. And they'll lower your personal alertness level, and you'll be pretty much slammed at work by them if they kill your coworkers. If they don't, well, so what the president's been looking at here in these locations is school shootings on a neighborhood scale. Guy goes in and he starts taking out neighbors for the same reason that a guy goes into a school, shoots a bunch of kids. It's the same exact parameters of invasion. So I don't know what to tell you besides duh. But and again, I'm not a smart ass, and I know you've got your thing going on. Nobody can really mess with your groove there. Just saying duh. Am I bragging? Yeah. These will pirate from you. Um, Unless you play a crucial role in assisting their invasion, in which case they'll probably just spank you or slap you around a little bit and let you do your thing. They're not the type. They're going into schools and killing children, and they're attacking children. They're probably killing a lot of children in these neighborhood type shooting scenarios. Elimination process of elimination. Yeah. But anyway, uh, with something like white supremacists on their side. Anything that's an enemy of the United States, they'll capitalize on and exploit. We are in need of having you abolish and eliminate, actually more just abolish the Confederates big time yesterday. You have the citizens of the United States paying taxes for damages they've incurred and to ensure their comfort. Oh